Hi, this is Gina Durst with Construction Business Owner Magazine, and I'm here with Stuart Binstock, CEO of CFMA. We're here at this year's annual CFMA Conference in Orlando, and Stuart's going to give us an update on how the conference is going so far.
Well, thanks, Gina. It's great to have a chance to chat with you for a couple of seconds. We're in what was billed as sunny Orlando, Florida. It hasn't quite worked out to be that case. It's been pretty rainy, not very good weather since we've been down here, but it hasn't changed the disposition of our members, who are generally a very optimistic group, and they're incredibly enthusiastic about CFMA. So the weather has not dampened their enthusiasm. We've had a great conference so far, great attendance at our events. Our economic consultant, Anaban Basu, there was a full house in there today on a Tuesday afternoon, and he did a fantastic job. We're thrilled that we've made a couple of changes at our conference. Probably the most significant thing we did this year that's brand new for us is we had a large firm CFO roundtable one morning at the unbelievable hour of 7 a.m. and we had about 120 people in the room. I think that showed their enthusiasm for CFMA. It showed their enthusiasm for having a chance to talk to one another about best practices. And one of the things we really wanted to get out of that was how can we help them do their jobs better, and what can CFMA do to improve the value of their membership. It was a resounding success. I think there will be many things that will come from that conversation and that meeting for years to come that will help shape CFMA.
So, what are some of the most important topics being covered here at the conference?
Well, our favorite kind of seems like it's always in front of us is this issue of revenue recognition. We've discussed it the last couple of years, and FASB is in the process of making changes to the revenue recognition, and we submitted comments to FASB this year, and I know the subject has not waned in terms of its enthusiasm. I'm about to be the moderator of a panel, and I was just told that the panel is called the Emerging Issues Panel, and revenue recognition is a major topic of conversation. And I've been told that we have 260 people registered for that room. Just a general session. It's not, any big. It wasn't intended to be any kind of full session, and I think we have about twice the number of people that we thought would be in the room. So we're changing rooms, which is always a good thing when you have to accommodate more people. So obviously people are very interested in some of the emerging issues, and in our strategic plan, I should mention, we've changed things a little bit. We are interested and more focused at looking at legislative and regulatory issues that change, that will have an impact on construction financial professionals. So that was a change that we made this year, and it's been very enthusiastically, the response has been very enthusiastic.
I can tell there are a lot of changes and a lot of excitement in the air, and just from what you've heard from the speakers, what's your general sense of an economic outlook for the construction industry?
So right now we see we see it as kind of flat. We have our own Confindex survey that we put out every quarter, and our most recent Confindex numbers show the economy for construction is running flat. There are a lot of kind of global concerns that seem to be impacting construction. You wouldn't think what goes on in Greece would have an impact on the local or the United States construction market, but it does because it has something to do with waning confidence in the international marketplace, and that impacts the U.S. marketplace. So things are flat. I think most economists will tell you that there's a lot of capital out there and people have the money to invest, but they're holding back until they have a better sense of what the global economy will look like. And I think, quite frankly, whether it's right or wrong, people also hold back as the election nears. People think that, depending on what perspective you have, the election could either help or hurt the construction industry economy.
Definitely an interesting year ahead. Stuart, thank you so much for your time. We're really happy to be here with all these construction financial experts, learning a lot from the magazine, and we appreciate it.
Well, thank you. Thanks for taking the time out to talk to me, and we look forward to working with your magazine in the future.
Great. Thank you.